Hello, good morning. In this video, we will review a software or photo editing application. There is Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom. Before answering the review, first we will explain a little what is photo editing. Image editing or photo editing is a process where someone makes changes to an image. As we change the color, change the position of the object, reduce an object, adjust the contrast, and much more that can cause change to the image. The purpose of doing a photo editor is nothing but to improve the result of the image to match what we want. There's a brief explanation of what is photo editing.
Number 1. Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop, also known as Photoshop, is a photo editing software developed the Adobe system. This software was first released around 1990. This software is commercial, so if you want to use this software, you need an official license from the application developer in the form a serial key. Photoshop was originally developed by a programmer from the United States named Thomas Knoll. At this time is still a PhD student at the University of Michigan. After doing a lot of development, within a year, Thomas Knoll changed the name of the Image Pro software to Photoshop. After a while, Thomas then introduced the program Dimas to Adobe art director named Russell Brown, and after doing administrations, Adobe is interested in buying a license and distributing Photoshop software. Advantage of Adobe Photoshop application. Number 1, the final image editing result are more strategic. Number 2, the tools inside are easy to operate. Number 3, support by many excellent tools. Number 4, can be used to work with the desired effect. For those of you who want to make the look different, Photoshop is in the answer. Can be used to design or edit image. Number 6, can produce various material.
Number 7, can also be used to process web content for those of you who have internet and want photo, but the photo are too big. You don't need to worry because you can early on Photoshop for that. Number 8, familiar and often used. Number 9, edit options are more complete than others. Number 10, can be used for photographic requests. In Photoshop, you can freely export your original photo to make it color and more interesting. Number 11, can add more effects if there are too many effects. Number 12, variant format can be used for strong and soft format in Photoshop is not only PSD but also JPEG, PNG, and others. Number 13, Photoshop work faster. Disadvantage of Adobe Photoshop application. Number 1, the number of layers used confuses user when using Photoshop. Number 2, Photoshop is not suitable for making magazines and pictures because it cannot be perfect when creating paragraph. Number 3, required is too big. If we now use too many layers, the size in Photoshop is very good. Number 4, when printing Photoshop results, the paper used is relatively defaulted. The next is number 2, Adobe Lightroom. Lightroom is an application created by the Adobe company that it uses for image manipulation as a photo editor. This means that this application can import, export, save, view, organize, mark, edit, and other functions. Initial development beta version began on January 9, 2009 and 2006. Announced as Photoshop, Lightroom was released to the public as Macintosh on the Adobe website. Lightroom is synonymous with color and lighting editing techniques. Adobe Lightroom is available on PC, Windows, and Mac, and well as on mobile devices, Android and iOS.
Advantages: 1. Support raw file format. Professional photographers love shooting in raw format. This raw format will computer image data that has been recorded by the camera sensor. Lightroom provides full support for this raw format. User can also import and edit photo via smartphone. 2. Complete tool facility. Adobe Lightroom provides a variety of software. Photo editing included setting contrast, heating, purpose, saturation, and adding texture to photos. 3. Profiles for stronger. User can adjust this for stronger filter anytime and anywhere for different devices. Also, profile is import and export of process. 4. Photographer support photo. Lightroom has a variety of support features that are more complete than Photoshop. Variation, photo coloring, editing source, photo noise effect, enhancing photo resulting and face, watermark feature, and more are availability in Lightroom. 5. Aids to understand interface in terms of our interface. It is very smart. The user has to understand in interface of the software. After downloading, the author will be direction on the loan in menu or register. Lightroom will make it as to directly and Photoshop to be edited. Several button and icon features are neatly and clearly arranged so that they are very user-friendly. 6. Draft history record in Lightroom. After editing to photo, Lightroom will save the history. Stronger the share opening menu. After only need to create a new album to enjoy this photo, user will pay 16.7 month because it's instant premium.
Deficiency. One subscription price are relatively expensive. The Lightroom application may be claimed to have excellent features and practically that other applications do not have. However, one thing that is unfortunate is the relatively expensive subscription price for the mobile version. You have to buy around EDR 67,000 per month to get the full features of the Lightroom Android application. While in the free version, only a few features that you can use. For some people, instead of spending money on a subscription, it's better to download the free Lightroom app or move to another photo editing app on Android. And 2. Features lost with Photoshop Mobile. Adobe has a number of editing applications available on Android. Besides Lightroom, there is also Photoshop Express, which is the root of
all photo editing activities. Some users say that the features provided by Photoshop Express are more complete than Lightroom. This has caused a number to use to switch to Photoshop. Even so, they are still using Adobe other application. Thank you.